All right, in this video, we're gonna be turning this chaotic, disgusting mess into something that is a little bit more usable. Now, this is my personal closet where I store the little clothes that I have and also all of the gear and random things I've accumulated throughout the years. And ever since I moved in here, I've done absolutely nothing with the space. And honestly, it's just been very overwhelming for me to even begin to attempt to organize this. But in today's video, we're gonna organize this, optimize it, and with a little help of IKEA, we're gonna make it a lot more usable, especially for the day-to-day operations when it comes to gear and storage. This is Choji. He's my buddy, partner in crime. But aside from that, let's talk about what we're using from IKEA. Now, this is the Broer wall shelf combination. It's just an assortment of things to create a sort of kind of like a workbench that goes onto your wall, which we're gonna be using this back wall right here to set it up. This right here is the workbench. I paid about $120 and it has multiple shelves and it also has a pegboard, which I think I'm gonna be using the pegboard for my gimbal. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. We're also gonna, one, take everything out of this space. Two, we're gonna remove this top shelf right here, which is holding a lot of my old things to create space for the brand new wall shelf. Now, summer is here in Vegas. So step number one is to grab all the winter clothing and store it away because I'm trying to maximize the space that I have and I need to get rid of all the big thick sweaters that are taking up all my closet space. Okay, step two, taking out all the clothing out of the closet. All right, clothes are out. Now it's just the little random things all throughout my closet. Like, look at this. Amiibos, crazy. I'm gonna see if I can do something with those. Actually mounted some Amiibos, and that's kind of what I used to do. And I have a ton. I definitely want to see some on my wall, but I don't want them out and about in my like office space. A little hidden, but also within my room would be cool. This is the progress so far. Whole side right here, gone. Top shelf, gone. Now it's just this right here. But then it's organizing, getting rid of things. Yeah, it's not looking good in here. All right, the closet is actually, for the first time since I've moved into this place, absolutely empty. The only problem with that is it's all spread out throughout my entire room. And this is a nightmare. This is my nightmare right here. But check it out. For the most part, completely empty, right? Boom. So the plan is get rid of the shelving right here, add my mounted shelving right over here as well. And if I need to, for storage, add some additional shelves right up here as well. I might keep this, I'm not entirely sure. So I'm gonna see on that one as well. I'm following this video up. I finally finished. It's still a mess, surprisingly. So was this project actually worth my investment and my time? Look, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, it was, because it allowed me to get into my closet, dig through the mess, clear it out, and basically create a brand new mess. But it's different, right? So here it is. It is done. It is finished. As you can see, you might say to yourself, dude, this looks chaotic. Nonetheless, while I compare it to the start, right? I mostly did it for this. I can now hang my gimbal up on my shelf, right? We're gonna break this down. And we're gonna break this down with shelf number 1, and that is my top shelf. As you can see, we have boxes, right? And I'm not doing the millennial hanging on to my boxes thing. These are actually my unbuilt, unopened Lego sets. Yes, there's a ton. I also just got this Doom, the Dark Ages Prince Pizza box. It's a clean one, it's an empty one. And I just kind of want it for the memory. That's a cool ass piece of memorabilia there. Now, let's zoom in to this middle shelf. The middle shelf, right? We have the IKEA little donut lamp because I figured this was a little bit too dark during the day, but it was also just pitch black at night and it was just impossible for me to use. So the little light is perfect for the mood lighting. It's not too bright. I don't have the blue light up in here or anything. It's just this. This is all I really need. Got some Lego stuff, got some cables hanging off, my drone charger, got some little cool little figures, collectibles, trinkets and whatnot. And it gives me a place to store trinkets and hang some of my tools around. As you can tell, I have my keycap switches on the left side over here. I got my cameras front and center right here on the shelf, as well as my drone, an unbuilt keyboard that is on the backlog, and some few miscellaneous items as well. Now, this allows me to have all of these knickknacks, which were originally on my desk and outside on my floor, to now have their own dedicated space. And you might be seeing this as well. And yes, this is the leftover mess from the build, which I'm gonna ask for your guys' help. Now let's follow it up with the bottom shelf. Now chat, we're looking at the bottom portion of my shelving here, which is mostly storage. And these are things that I still need to go through, unbox, clear out, and kind of figure out a place for them to set. But I wanted this. I wanted a shelf where I can just, store everything in place, because all of this was actually on my floor. So instead of it being on my floor, it's in the closet, it's dedicated space, and I can see everything perfectly, slide as I need. If I want some keycaps, here are my keycaps. If I want, some controller mounts that I have from Hidden Mounts, here they are as well. But this just basically takes everything from the floor in my room into the closet, and it's a little bit more organized than it previously was. Now, I do need to take some time, clear out, go through it, but I like it. It's very usable for me. Honestly, it just gave me a project to do, and yeah, this is a completed project. Messy. But if you have any recommendations on how to make the space just a little better, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know your ideas. But on to that, this unfortunately is the other side of my closet. I don't know what to do with it, honestly. So after I cleared out the top, I kind of ran into a little problem of where to hang my clothes. Right now, I have it in the bottom portion of my closet and it looks terrible. And to be honest, I don't like it. I hate it. I need to add something up here. Just this middle portion. I don't need the whole way through. Just this middle portion where I can hang my clothes. I don't have that many. So on this half of the closet, I can fit all my clothes, right? Which will then leave the bottom space to be a little bit more open and clear. It makes the closet feel a little bit more open as well and not so chaotic. This small portion of things are my leftover things that I need to clear out. But if you have any recommendations on how I can hang my clothes, something I can add up here, please do let me know. I appreciate your input. But that's it for this little project. Let me know on your ideas how I can make my closet space a little bit more usable and also aesthetic. For that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, had fun with me. This is a fun little project. I like doing projects like this, and I definitely wish I had a bigger space to create more projects. If you made it this far, appreciate the love, like the video. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys on next week's video. Peace.